Collective. Welcome. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Sunday. Let's get into my reading. I have some oracle cards I have already selected for you. Oh, what happened? Why is this not on? Okay, this is not on. We gotta get back on track. It was on a minute ago, or maybe I was imagining it. Maybe I never put it on. Okay. Let's get into it. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let's see. It kicked me out or something. All right, let's see. Let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. You know what I'm gonna do is roll the dice because I know where the dice is at, and we'll start there. There it is. There it is. All right, we're good to go. So thank you for your patience. Let's see what we have for today. What is an angel number? Did I say angel dice? That's an interesting one. Okay. Six, 1, 5. 6, 1, 5. We did a big leap forward. 6, 1, 5. Let's look it up. We were down in the what were we? We were pretty like in the 200s. So I think I'll take it literally. Like we're moving forward and we're balancing it off. That's almost like a double 6 energy. 615. It's very short and sweet. Let's see. Your new positive outlook is improving your home and work life. Okay, this is interesting because these cards, I think the first one was about the home life, if I'm not mistaken. So I start here, and let's see what we get. Let's just say a little let's just light a little Palo Santo, say a little prayer to Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, Jesus, white light, ancestors, ascended masters, all of the divine collective for protection, clarity, authenticity, non-bias information being channeled to my collective on this Sunday, July 26th of 2026. All right. I've been getting a nice big flame. So be careful with fire because this thing lights up. It doesn't typically light up very easily, but this one, it stays lit. So, and then of course, when you turn it off, it will give us the nice big smoky effect. There you go. Let me put some on the camera, on the lens, on Collective's third eye. All right, my sweets, thank you for being here. See, here's another one I just did. They typically don't light so flamey, like so smoky like that. Okay, let's get into it. We have a tidy house is the first one. A tidy house. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing here. What do we do here? What do we do? Hold on, let me get into the live. Yeah, sorry. I'm running a little bit behind. Okay, here we go. Thank you for your patience. And oopsies. I'll put it here in case you guys want a question. These are interesting energies, but it would be, you know, a little something something. But let's see here. Sorry about the wait. All right, so let's get into it. Sorry for the hang up. Appreciate the wait. All right, so a tidy house, so clarity and organization. So many of you, and it's a number one. So we're at the 7th month, almost at the 8th month of the year. You should be at a very good place where your house is tidy. Your house is in order, my friends. So this is what they're asking you to do, because you have to stay rooted, all right? They've been trying to destabilize you, but the leader is always rooted. I don't know why I said that. The leader is always rooted. That's Spirit. Okay, so the second one, these are the order that they came in. So gathering around the power of community. So you might be gathering around people, like making friends here and there and everywhere in your community. And so you're gathering the folks around. So you might be a Jane or Jack of all trades. You might be very social, very political, very community aware. You might be a parent, a teacher, right? You might own your own business in the community. Or perhaps this is what you're thinking about in the place that you're currently at, okay? Nice, lovely, lovely energy. Then we have the empty well. Time to replenish. So this is a time for you and for all of us to replenish our energy in the middle of the heat, in the middle of it all, in the middle of summer. It could, you might be in a different hemisphere in the middle of winter. But number 16, yeah, the body's tired, the soul is tired. It's time to replenish. And you're crossing some kind of bridge here, okay? And this we had yesterday, some kind of bridge that you can't quite touch. It's in one of the dimensions. It's in one of the it's inside the matrix, okay? That's how I can explain it. And they kind of are disguised as looking like steps. Possibility for union. Yeah, so everybody's taking those little baby steps to get these solid foundations in the future. They don't want to replicate the toxicity in relationships, what they saw or what they see currently. So there's a community here who is evolving. And this could be like worldwide. There might be pockets of communities that have certain ways to deal with relationships, and they're more evolved. Emotionally intelligent is what I heard. Okay, let's keep going. So the next one I got was both of these. I can't remember which. I think this one came in first. The eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Okay, so I love this energy. And then we have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. So you're in a gestation type of energy. If you know, you know. But I posted on my Facebook about the eagles, that they just gave California some money because some developers wanted to create 50 houses and create a marina, but the land people decided to raise money, and so now these eagles can stay. It's a beautiful story. Yeah. Okay, so that could be why I have a lot of friend requests on my Facebook all of a sudden. I did say, like, if you hear me, if you know of me here, I need contact, either through Messenger, like why you want to be friends with me, where did you see me? Or I should write that. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. That's a good idea. The Pleiadian activation, okay? Coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So what I want you to notice here is the story of the eagles is kind of a foretelling of how there's going to be a very good resolution for my collective. Something that is worth waiting for. Okay? All because what do we say here on this channel? You come from the place of love. You act from your heart. These eagles are just on land having their eggs, and they need to be protected from us because we can harm them. Okay, so this is the Pleiadian energy, and what I caught on was like, you look at the eye, it's like a crystal blue. This also looks like the same energy here. So I don't know what that's about. It could be the Eye of Horus, but this is about people coming together. So this could be about AI, community, harmony in the heavens. Wow, I love that. Okay, so this is so deep. I can't even. Okay. You might feel like a drifter right now, that you're just experiencing life as it comes, because seriously, no matter what you do to move the sail and prepare yourself for the wind, you don't really know. I don't think people out at sea really even know where the wind, they kind of have an idea, but the wind can come out of nowhere and blow you in a whole different space and place. So right now they're asking you to surrender, believe in, have faith and trust in the process. That's what they're asking you to do. And you're closing up a chapter, and you're opening up a new one. Okay, closing doors and completion. So I don't know, what do you guys want to find out? Also, this is number 14. And I should have brought my other phone because I want to check out 1414, which is how much I paid for something yesterday, which was kind of funny to me because I'm like, oh my God, I just paid for something. And I always talk about 14. Let's see if it tells me anything. 1414, angel number meaning. Oh my God, did it say twin flames? Angel number 1414 means you are entering a time of new beginnings, hard work, and building a strong future. It combines the fresh start energy of the number 1 with the steady practical effort of the number 4. I love it. Okay, that's really cool. Angel number 1414 is of wisdom and wit. Can I see it? Can I see this bigger? Oh, shoot. Oh, it's on Pinterest. Okay, I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to mess with that. All right, so that's good energy. Let's use the modern deck. Or I'm being guided. Okay, so we're going to do the old deck, the old-fashioned deck. Something about tradition and the angels. Oh, this is the angels of influence they want me to use. Okay, so we're going to use the angels of influence. And then we're going to take all this off right now. We're going to do a big spread. Okay. Oh, this just flew out, you guys. The sun. Illumination and happy birthday, Leos. I guess Leos really want to be noticed. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leos. Should this be your birthday reading? Wow. Fiery, commanding spirit. The high priestess. So you might have a Leo. Wow, that's watching you, my high priestess. Wow, they're watching you. So you might be a reader, an intuitive, earth angel, starseed. All of the above. You know, astrologer, all of it. You do predictive. High priestess is predictive energy, intuitive energy, a knowing energy. She doesn't speak of it though. She just is hush about it. She knows better. Okay, she knows better. Just like well, we'll talk about that later on. Okay, justice is here. So the angels want to say that they have taken care of business and everything is balanced off for you at this time. Okay, you don't really have to worry about much. They want you to replenish your energy, rejuvenate. These are two major arcanas. Let me put my bracelets on. These are two major arcanas. Oh, the Ten of Swords. What about the Ten of Swords? The Hierophant. Wow. This is interesting. We need to find out. We need to investigate. Somebody tried to steal from you. This could be a Taurus, but they're under judgment here. They have 10 swords in their back. And this was sent by Spirit himself. This is not of your making or your desiring or anything. This is somebody who possibly is a Taurus, or possibly could be a big heavyweight in a church, in some kind of community. You know, they really might be heavyweight, and they might be balding, and they might, I don't know. They might misrepresenting themselves. But somehow they don't like you. They went against you because they thought maybe what you're doing is an abomination to God or something. This is somebody who carries a very old type of spirit. But at the same time, in doing so, they reaped in injuring you and stealing from you, or maybe putting you as an example of an abomination. I can't even say that, you know, abomination to God. Like, they really hit you hard, but somehow they benefit out of that energy, like siphoning people's energy on anger. All I read, Aries, a tyrant, a dictator. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They are going through the Ten of Swords. We really don't need to bother with this energy too much. Looks like Spirit's taking care of it. This is why it's never good to put revenge into your own heart, into your own hands. Don't ever get your hands dirty, my friends. Don't ever, ever, ever get your hands dirty. That's what that means. Look at all this. Yeah, they have been sending negative energy, working with many people. Okay, this is all out of the blue. They might be in the justice system. Six of Pentacles. Because you're getting people like you. You're getting something. You're a giving, loving, kind person. Oh my God. If you ever worked at a volunteering your energy or something, somebody in the church took it upon themselves to, you know, and you do cards. Maybe you do your own channel, and you've been doing it for, you know, a long time. You've come across their feed, or somebody told them something, and then they took it upon themselves to make you a target. This is like underhanded. Because all you ever did was meet these people when you were giving to their organization. So this is very odd energy. I can't tell you how odd this is. Wow. You might have helped a lot of people too, and people noticed you. And you're very skilled at what you do, okay? You are actually a helper, a giver, and very healing. Yeah, and things were turning in your favor, but there was envious eyes, it seems like. Yeah, you're very crafty. You know how to make a lot of things with your hands or something. You're maybe garden, cook, and here she has yarn. And you got noticed. You got noticed, okay? Wow. But you're very protected by these angels, because it's almost like you were the trap, you know? It's like somebody couldn't stand that your light stood on its own out of your own craftiness, your own skill set. And they couldn't stand that. They're now under judgment. Could be an old freaking hag. Could be a Sagittarius energy, could be an Aquarius energy, could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and it could be all of them, Spirit said. When I saw this, the wheels turning in your favor, and they couldn't touch you. They couldn't do a damn thing to you. They're under judgment. They're going to be begging for help from God. And then they're going to have to go public. That's what I get. It doesn't say it, but I kind of feel it over here. Things are going now in your favor. So communication might pick up. They might have wanted to block any communication, anything coming your way. And yeah, okay, that's interesting. We're not going there. They just don't like your royal energy. I put the royal ones for a reason. Because you have your royalty. Okay? They don't see that. Oh, look here, this one's in here. Sensitivity. I use my sensitivity to give me guidance on the energy around me. I know that I am safe and that all is well. Exactly. We got this the other day. And this is just one of the gemstone cards. But this is interesting because this is saying that you're very sensitive, and your sensitivity is probably what has saved you. Probably what has helped you along the way. People might say you're too sensitive. Oh, we had that reading. I remember. I think it was Cancer season or Pisces season. So you might be a water sign again, but it wasn't that you're too sensitive. Is that they were sending you a lot of negative energy, and you could be someone like me. You can pick up on it. This is literal. This card is literal to me. I got a video on another channel where the crows are all behind me, and it looks like that, but it's in the grass. I'm at a kind of like a school, a junior college of sorts. But anyway, I'm on the cement, and then there's grass behind me, and that's how many crows are behind me. That was like in 2022. Yeah. Like December, January-ish, 2022. But it's funny I got this deck. So you got angels here that work with your ancestors and with the dark forces. So the dark forces, when they're coming at you and you see these crows, to me, it represents that something's been sent. And you have to pray more, prepare yourself, yeah, I'll leave it there. But this is interesting energy. This is, yeah. They want you defensive. Look at you, badass. Oh my God, I just love what she's wearing. You're like very prepared. You're spiritually prepared, and you don't mind fighting for what you believe in and for your home, the people you love. It shows. 7 of Wands. So you might have been forced to be in survival mode, right? Unbeknownst to your maybe not to your knowledge, but unbeknownst to your consent. That often happens when you least expect it. You have to be defensive, offensive, get them off your property. Maybe people want to come on your property. They were like near your home. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This is someone from your past. Okay, and you might have had yeah, this person like almost wanted to play with your heart. And that's when, it's almost like, I'll tell you what I'm channeling. It's almost like when angels, your ancestors, the heavens above saw that this person was just playing with your heart. That's when they stepped in and probably did a massive separation, like a big split. And you couldn't understand, either they left suddenly or you were forced to leave suddenly. You lost numbers. Some events happened that were quick and abrupt, and then you had to take care of that, and it separated you, and time passed, and nothing ever came of it. It was just a bizarre whirl of events with this person. But now, or also they also could have gotten you in the justice system through these events. So until you untangled yourself from the justice system. But the reason they did that was they were trying to unalive you. So you have like maybe an ex and then an actual community. So you have two types of individuals that have been watching your progress and working against you. Is that right, Spirit? That's beside like just working and making money for your everyday needs and such. Yeah, they were making you have a heavy burden. You had to carry this all on your own, collective. This is why you are finally getting rewarded. This is your season. You've been through the fire. I heard through the fire, through the wind, that's Shaka Khan. Knight of Cups. Okay, you deserve a break today. I don't know if that's like a commercial. I think it's a drinking commercial. Yeah, somebody might want to go and have a drink, or somebody's being guided towards you. They might be a musician. Oh. Or they might want to just say nice things to you. They might compliment you. Okay. Oh, a bird just flew by. Yeah, that might be it. They have nice thoughts about you. Two birds. Oh, this person wants to travel with you, maybe? Eventually. Like, this is somebody, a suitor coming in. That's sweet. Sweet on you. Yep, that's the truth. So you prepare yourself. This is coming down the pipeline. Okay, they might watch you work. They might watch you work. I was going to do this all different, and I did it this way again. All right. I don't know what's wrong with me, but this is the way that they want it. Two of Wands. Oh, Two of Wands. Somebody's made up their mind. I think they're just waiting for the right time. Again, like yesterday, somebody's waiting for the right time because there's moon magic in the air. Or it could be during it could be the cycle of the Aquarius full moon coming up after the 20th. Is it tomorrow? Or is it the 29th? Anyway, I almost feel like there's moon magic here. They haven't made up their mind. I mean, they know they have made up their mind. They can't come to you because there's a lot of snakes. Damn, there's a lot of snakes. Ooh. These all look like dragons. Snakes and dragons. There's a lot of dark energy preventing them from coming to you. So they want you to be strong. They want you to pray for this person. This is Leo season. Have the faith of a mustard seed. Yeah, the world's going to keep on turning, okay? It's just very challenging right now. So they want you to clean up your space, figuratively, physically, esoterically, astrally. There's a lot of cleaning up. 8 of Cups. Maybe somebody needs to walk away from someone that's very dark, that had them attached. Their mother had them attached, or somebody like their mother, or somebody that might have kept them through secrets, like not bribes, but compromising. Somebody might have them compromised. It's not as easy as they thought as it was. You know, it's giving California hotel energy. You can check in, but you can never leave. 3 of Cups. Yeah, this person might be they want to celebrate. Maybe celebrating too much with 3 particular women has got them in a pickle. Yeah, and you're the one grounded woman here. You have Oshun energy. You're fertile. Okay, and you have a lot to give. Like it takes 3 to get to your 1. Like they can handle these 3, but they can't even handle you. Okay. You might be very psychic. I don't know. This energy is like so dull and boring because it just keeps coming over and over again. This has not really revealed there's a masculine here. It just says that you're out of the woods. Things are in balance. and appreciate it, okay? You're being seen. You are the star, but there's moon magic here on this masculine. Okay, there's moon magic happening on this masculine as he wants to come towards the collective. Okay, he definitely has made his decision. Okay, you see this hot pink rod? He doesn't have another rod. And then he has like the pentacle as an offer. So they're doing like sprinkle, sprinkle to make sure that he stays forever until he's an old man with gray hair and a long white beard. That's what's at the bottom of the deck, a tower. A tower. He's going through it. Should I look underneath? Yeah, to make this offer, he's paying through his nose, is what I heard. Yeah, too, he wants to come in because he's fired up. He's like, this is the person. Yeah, he sees you as their 10 of cups. He sees you getting away. You're going to have a great life. So with or without him, it's happening. You're the Empress. You're happy. You're at rest. You're very abundant and prospering. You're more at peace without this energy as well. That's why you were able to become the Empress. And I'll leave you, the Empress is all 4 court queens. It takes all 4 to create one Empress, and that's what you are. So I leave you. Thank you so much for watching. At 18700, I will be giving away free readings. So please subscribe. I'd love to have you on the Vibe Tribe. Until next time, take care of yourself.